What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, Solana's price made the exact move that we were speaking about in the last video, and what I want to do today is give you an update on exactly what's happening, why it's so bullish, why it's important, and much more. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into it. Now guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade a little Solana yourself on up to 50x leverage and many other cryptos on up to 100x leverage, you can check out that MargeX link down below. Guys, this is where I do the vast majority of my trading. I keep tens of thousands of dollars on here for a reason. I'm trading here basically every day, and if you do use my link specifically down below or code Tyler, Tyler, when you do sign up, you're going to get up to $10,000 in bonuses and rewards for you when you start trading. So make sure to go check that out down below and let me know what you think. Now, in the last video about Solana, we talked about, and on the live stream, we talked about this head and shoulders. I said, look, Solana's putting in a wonky looking head and shoulders right now that you need to be aware of. If Solana's price loses support at 230 bucks, we're very likely heading back to $212. And of course, that's its 10-12% move to the downside. But if Solana's price can hold some support here, things could get very bullish. And I told you I would explain why in a future video. Well, listen here, baby. This is that future video. So what we can see here is that Solana has now invalidated that head and shoulders that we spoke about. I told you for Solana's price to invalidate the head and shoulders, it needed to be able to break above $242, and that's exactly what happened. What you can see here is that Solana's price started to break out of its macro Fibonacci structure, and it started to also break out of its micro Fibonacci structure. Simply meaning, it started to just break through important levels of resistance. Solana's price came down. It, of course, interacted with the bottom side of that head and shoulders, but the bull stepped in, established that support, built the foundation, and Solana moved upwards. It then ran into the 618 to 786 Fibonacci zone, cleared through it, invalidating the head and shoulders and breaking its Fibonacci zone in the process, going for a full Fib extension up to the $254 level, now opening up the door for a new all-time high for Solana. Now, although this, not even although, in general, this is very bullish, right? This is good. We obviously didn't see that pullback. We didn't see that 10% correction. We saw the invalidation. We continued upwards. We got even more profit. But this is even more bullish than you may realize, and let me explain why. So what Solana has done, not only has its price now broken above this very important level and continued upwards, but it's built another layer of liquidity. Remember, I've told you all, Solana is at a point right now where at any given moment it might crash. At any given moment. At any given moment, this market could flip and Solana could go down 20% in one day. It's very possible. I've seen it over and over and over again. If you don't believe me, just look at what it's done. Look at this. This pullback, 20%. This pullback, 15%. This pullback, 25%. That's all happened since August or September of this year. So realistically, thinking that it can't do that is ridiculous. Okay, it could and it might at any given point. But what I've told you all is that it's okay. And the reason that it's okay is because as Solana's price has been having these moments where we go chop, chop, chop like this, sideways. Imagine you're chopping onions, right? You go up, down, chop, 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 chop. When you do things like this, you're creating liquidity zones. And what those do is they act as speed bumps for Solana's price. So if its price starts to come back down, it'll run into that speed bump and slow down a little bit, maybe go back upwards. Or if it breaks through that one, it's going to have lost a lot of momentum, so that when it hits this next one, it's going to struggle a little bit. And if it goes through that one, it's going to struggle a little bit. And these things provide us with bullish liquidity areas in which we can see the bull step in, slow down the bears, and put us in a spot to where Solana's price can continue upwards. Having moments like this creates long-term sustainable growth. And the fact that Solana invalidated this head and shoulders opens up the door for us to have a new liquidity zone. So if it pulls back now, we have all this support below us. And that's why it's so important. That's the reason why we were able to make this move in the first place. We went back towards this liquidity zone right here, and the bull stepped in, holding the price upwards, which is what you want to see. So not only is this bullish in the sense that Solana's price is now broken above this and invalidated, and we shouldn't get that quick 10% pull to 212, we're also adding more layers of liquidity to allow the price to build over a more sustainable time frame. And so because of that, absolutely bullish news, absolutely amazing. And guys, if anything that I said in this video felt too complicated, I will let you know that I did just release a technical analysis for beginners guide, 30-minute video, full 18-page presentation with some cheat sheets and stuff over in the Discord. If you do want to access the private server, it's $5 a month. For $5 a month, you get the first one of the 4 or 5 that I'm going to be releasing soon. All 5 of them will be available here. There's one on fundamental analysis, leverage trading, altcoin investing, and meme coin investing I'm releasing. You're also going to get daily technical analysis from me, daily fundamental analysis from me, my thoughts and insights. Sometimes I tell them when I'm buying and selling things and more, all available for $5 a month. Or for just $1 a month, you can just join the Discord. So the community part. So if you want to do that, check that out. I am releasing a more advanced tier tomorrow, which is going to be $17 a month, which you're going to be able to get access to monthly workshops, courses, classes from other different coaches, and much more. That'll be announced tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that. So make sure you do go check that out. And again, if you do want to trade some Solana yourself, you can check out that Margex link down below if you want up to $10,000 in bonuses and rewards. But as I mentioned before, guys, this is very bullish, not only just because the price is going up, but also because of what it's doing below us, and it opens a door for Solana to try to get to 350, to try to get to 400, like we've been talking about. Guys, we bought Solana at $10, $11, $12 here on the channel. So seeing what it's doing now is absolutely insane. So if you have been enjoying it, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all later today with a couple more videos. Peace out, everybody.